Today I'm in Macinnes Golf Club and Fitness Centre in South Wales. With me is Gareth Burgess, a WABBA personal trainer for several years. He's got fantastic results with his clients, and I've got 3 other clients with me today along with Gareth. Great to see you, Gareth. You introduce your clients and tell us a little bit about what you're doing with them and the training that they're doing.
Okay, this is Barbara.
Okay.
People can see I've lost weight, people see I'm fitter, but people can't see.
You know, one of the things that we always say, Barbara, to trainers when they come to learn with us and they come and they learn the skills that we show them, like we said to Gareth, never tell your clients you can achieve everything in 4 weeks. You know, a lot of trainers out there these days seem to have this magic 4-week plan that everybody gets fantastic results, and it's almost impossible to make an inroad in 4 weeks. You know, you can make a start, but it's a long-term goal is the main thing.
Yeah, it's a long-term goal, and it's individual people.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Gareth's strengths are.
Yeah.
Obviously,
And being individual with each client,
yeah,
which is fantastic. So you're doing fitness and well-being with Barbara,
Yes,
and what about the 2 girls that are with me now then that have signed up and are with you? Tell us about what you've got plans for those.
This is Bryony and
Bryony,
Charlotte.
and Charlotte.
They both train together.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're starting off on a general fitness and muscle toning program.
Yeah.
So we're keeping the reps around about 12 reps for about 2 sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically they just want to tone up and get a lot fitter.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully in the future they'll be able to start to progress even more than they have in the last 6 weeks. So I've seen them come a long way in the last 6 weeks.
And I haven't asked if any of you girls play golf. Do you actually play golf or
I
not?
try.
No, you've got a fantastic golf club here, but you can't hit the ball, or you just can't be bothered. You can't be bothered.
It's nice to look at.
It's nice to look at and laugh at the golfers.
Yeah.
It's incredibly nice to look at. I've sat here for the last half hour looking at it, and it looks fabulous. It really does.
Yeah.
Fantastic environment to be in for doing personal training work and doing your fitness training in. So it's a good environment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful setting. And Gareth, I bet you absolutely you're in your element here, doing your PT work here.
It's amazing. Yeah,
Tremendously
I
prestigious
absolutely
club.
love coming to work in the mornings, 7 o'clock and like 10 to 7 in the morning, even if it's like the winter or summer.
Yeah.
In the winter, sometimes we have snow and it's just, the course is just white and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And you come up here for my morning coffee, and looking out into the course, and it just looks absolutely amazing. And then come in the summer, like I came this morning, the sun wasn't shining, but it's still nice.
Still picturesque, isn't it?
And we have beautiful sunsets.
Yes.
Beautiful sunsets, yeah.
It's picturesque even on a grey day though, isn't it? With the estuary in the background, it's just marvellous. It looks really lovely. Yeah. Really lovely.
Yeah.
And what about in the gym, Gareth, these days? What do you find that clients are wanting different things to when we first talked on your WABBA course? Is things changing all the time now? Clients expect more than what they did?
Yeah.
You can say that these ladies are more demanding than what they used to be. You can say that.
Yeah. The men aren't too bad then. Yeah. But,
yeah, clients want more now because they realise they can achieve more, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, and that's the modern thing now about PT work, strength and conditioning work is all now about telling it individually to clients, because clients now realise they can get that rather than getting the stereotypical training card that gets given to 24 people
DVDs,
in a row.
You've got the internet, so people can get general training. And there's always advice on the telly, isn't there?
Yeah, of course there is.
It's that individual.
It's the
there's
individual
always
accounts.
something.
Yeah.
There's always something that they could be doing wrong with their technique.
Yeah.
You just got to
slightest of things.
Slightest of things, even if it's not curling their toes up dorsiflexion, you got to like pinpoint everything. And I think that's why a lot of people come to me, because I'm a pain and I really tell them.
Yeah.
Especially this one.
Make them do it right. And the benefits, even before you change the weight and even before you change the sets and reps, once you get the technique and the range of movement correct, suddenly you're already working harder.
Yeah.
And already you're getting more results. And that's not something that a lot of people pick up on.
No.
You know, if they've got you to show them that, Gareth, then the benefits will be, 3 times over as quick.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people tend to speed up an exercise if it's too heavy.
Yeah.
But really you should make it lighter and slow it down.
Slow it down a bit.
It'll give you even more pain.
Absolutely.
But better results.
But much better results.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems almost a lifetime ago since you did your course, your PT course with us. Time just flies by, and you can't believe it that we haven't been here to see you before, when we should have been here probably 5 years ago, you know, and more. But the time just goes on, and it just flies by. And I imagine that for you it must be the same with your clients. The weeks just must roll by.
Yeah, definitely. Like Barbara's run a week with me, and before it, like, they say, what have you been up to? And it's like, oh God, so much has happened in a week in your life with me. It's like, oh, it's like you only trained you 3 days ago. Yeah, with the diet as well, with Barbara, I think like everyone's different. Different things work with different people.
Yes.
A lot of people, you can tell about their carbohydrates and their protein and their fats, and give them targets not to go over. But then I think certain people, Barbara as well, I think
it was trial and error initially, wasn't it?
We just try little things and what works. And with Barbara we've found something that works, and that's doing a really good job.
You know, we've said this with all the WABBA trainers on our tour, and they've said exactly the same thing, Gareth, that you know, fortunately we can give you the blueprint and a template, what the human body is capable to do as a maximum, but most of the time you've actually got to pare that down a little bit and be under those maximums. So don't be above 45 grams of protein in one sitting, you know, at one meal, because otherwise the liver can't handle it. Don't go above 80 grams of carbs. It's way too much for most people, unless you're an international endurance athlete. It's just way too much. So cut it back, and a lot of people are finding that 40-50 grams of carbs is more than enough in one go. So it is all about being individual, isn't it? You know? And people don't realise, I don't know if you girls have realised how much nutrients are in a portion. A lot of people say, is that all it is? You know, and yet when you go out in a restaurant you would probably eat 3 or 4 times what your body actually needs in one sitting, and that makes the difference. When you suddenly realise how little it is in one go, little and often is better than once or twice a day, it makes such a fantastic difference to the training.
I find little often works well for me. And I started getting into that now. I've just finished work, so I had a good regime going when I was in work. I just finished work, so we're changing it slightly now. But when I'm saying to people about little often, and it's still a case where people are looking at me going, well, you only ate, you know, 2 or 3 hours ago.
2 or 3 hours ago?
But I only a small portion.
I always say 2.5 to 3 hours, and then with work you got it's just because you got your breaks. It's like, and then
perfect.
I just been home with my mother and my sisters, who much smaller than me, but eat big portions. And like, so they, you know, 3 hours later, they didn't want anything. Well, I was looking for a banana or apple or something, and they were going, "You're eating again?" I said, "Me apple," but you know, but I said that works for me. But but it's trying to get people. I said it is, and I said people want into that, can't get the mind on it.
It's the mindset, Barbara. You know, the mindset is different, and when we talk to trainers, when they'll come on the course, like when we talk to Gareth about nutrition and training and sets and reps and exercise choices, it's a mindset thing, and it's getting clients to actually understand that mindset to get the results, and then suddenly they go, oh my goodness, yeah, the result, it really does change you. Wow, I didn't realise. You know, it's not a 2-week thing, but it's a mindset over a long period of time, the patience to stick at it and do the same thing like a metronome on a daily and weekly basis.
Oh yeah, it is working.
You know, and that's where you get it.
I think one of the things Gareth said to me at the start was, you know, leave your meal, that you could eat more.
Absolutely.
Don't finish the plate, because, and then you feel bloated.
There'll be something there 2 or 3 hours time. There'll still be something there. We're not going to run out of food on the planet. There's something there in 2 or 3 hours time, you know, which is fantastic. So Gareth, fantastic to talk with you and your clients today. Great work with the PT. Hope the next sort of 10 years are as good. Thanks so much for coming on camera today with us.
Thank you.
So that's the end of the chats today with Gareth in South Wales, and we'll be back on another WABBA Pro Trainer interview soon.